Welcome to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement as per our tradition. I'm Samantha, your DM, and we have our players, Dusty playing Clay, Josh playing Doric, Adler playing Thalia, and Jacob playing Pantheo. We're on our third travel episode. I'm so sorry, but I love travel, so this is what we're doing. All of you had a successful camping night where you destroyed a pumpkin and cried about it.
Yeah.
And now you are traveling through the grass fields to the Way of the Lion. So what it is you are technically running parallel to the actual road to Candlekeep, but you're going to be a little closer. Through these wide grassy fields where you'd expect to see a little farmhouse that once upon a time fought with someone who had goats, you actually see that farmhouse has been knocked down. And instead, there are lots of little temporary circular huts that have been put up. They look like and it's only been like 10 days since you left, right? They look like what would happen. Oh, and there's a bunch of wagons. Sorry. It looks like, you know those super big giant trees where you fought the flail snail? It looks like someone cut one of those trees, hollowed it out, and then just put it in the middle of the field. And then they chopped like different pieces of it, so there's just several round chunks.
It's actually been 26 days.
26 days since you've been... Perfect.
Since we left Candlekeep.
Fantastic. Okay, so that is definitely enough time for them to have cut down one of these massive trees, hollow it out, and use the interior wood for other things, and then just place these big circular shapes in the ground to make a set of round huts. Now these seem to be just temporary buildings, while a whole workshop is being set up. You can see there's stacks of wood that have been cut. There's a temporary, like they're building a sawmill so that they can saw wood into boards. You can see that there's random like horses out in the field eating on their own, and there's people working in the sunlight. Do you want to stop by or just go right past? I'm okay either way.
Is this Green's settlement?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do we like...
We should pick out a spot for our keep.
Green likes clay.
We should
I don't get the sense you mean that in a good way.
So, a long time ago, this has been like a lot of lore over the last couple of days, Thalia.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Sorry.
We were coming back from Baldur's Gate,
Uh-huh.
and there were these goats on the road, and there was an argument between like the goat herder and this farmer, because the goats kept eating their crop because they didn't want to put up a fence.
And they were planting the crop really close to the road.
And they're planting the crops close to the road.
I see.
The farmer's wife was quite aggressive.
And the farmer was very proud.
Yeah.
I see.
And Clay took off his clothing for some reason.
To prove why they needed a fence.
To prove why they needed a fence.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
they had a
That's
fence,
right.
why you need a fence.
Because then they couldn't see
because
Clay's
then
thing
if they
away.
had a fence, they wouldn't have to be subjected to seeing me naked.
And
During... If it
during
was a short fence, they would still would.
Also, if the fence was just 2 boards.
Or if it had gaps, yes.
I think you were thinking of picket fence.
Yeah, like a wooden fence.
Yeah, no, that's not the kind of fence
But,
you put up on the farm.
yeah, but during
They're
that,
not gonna-
Green couldn't
fence.
take his eyes off
What are you
him.
saying if they put up on a farm?
It's like a
So you
Minecraft
put in
Sorry.
posts?
Thalia got immediately distracted by this conversation.
Put in posts,
Yeah.
and then 2 posts.
You really got
You
Thalia
put
interested in this subject.
1 board and then
Like,
1
why did you
board.
take off your fucking clothes?
No, we dealt with the whole fence debacle for quite a long time.
And he put his clothes back on.
That's not going to keep the goats
Right.
out.
Yeah, it will.
No, it wouldn't.
Green came
You
with us.
see a goat and you have a fence up
he
here.
left. He brought a
a board
bunch
here
of books
and a
with
board
him,
here.
Huh.
It's going to keep the goats out. They can get under it.
and then just went home when we got there.
No, you got to go.
He was
you
like,
gotta
"Wait, I should probably
tight
go back
goats.
to my
You
wife."
gotta
But
go
that was
tight.
while his mind was still
You
altered.
gotta
Yeah.
go tight.
Wasn't his wife like a
His
part
wife
of the?
was a hag warlock.
And that's the one we killed.
Yes, and then once you killed her, the dumbening spell on him wore off.
Yeah.
And he is actually a normal dude.
I'm just a normal
And
dude.
is there a fence here now?
No, because he's okay with the goats coming and clearing the weeds away.
Oh.
He's a nice man. His wife was psycho.
I want to pick out a spot for them to build keep.
Okay, so you guys wander over to the settlement, and
Whoa, Arky.
there
Arky.
seems to be some contracted builders. They have like an emblem on their wagons. They've been hired to come out and at least start building a settlement so that some builders could settle down and expand. Green is amongst them, trying to learn as much as he can. You guys remember he stopped by Candlekeep to try to learn. Well, he said he had stopped with the Red Sash people to try to learn about the property for growing crops and having animals, and then he stopped at Candlekeep to try to hire some mercenaries, and he hired your friend group. Anyway, so he's there trying to learn everything he can about what they're building and how they're building it and what's safe to build and what wood is not safe. He's really paying attention. And these huts look so cute because they've carved little circle like window holes out of the wood, and they've like used thatched grass tops, and it's adorable. So he's not a very strong man, but he's helping. He sees all of you coming through the grass on his property, and he's not a total asshole. At first he doesn't recognize you, but he still waves, and he's like, visitors, hello. But then he realizes it's you, and then he's like, hello!
See, he really likes Clayton.
Welcome! What are you doing?
We've come to pick out a spot for our keep.
Well, I mean, he starts wiping off his hands. He goes, well, I mean, I'm looking forward to people moving in here, and the more people who move in, the better. So, I mean, if you want to start, we could draft up some property agreements. He's getting like, I gotta get my pens, I gotta get my map. I have a map. I have, hold on.
Green, calm down.
This keep. Now listen here, sir. This keep has to have a wizard tower. It has to have a wizard tower, and it has to have windows facing. What was it?
You know, I'm really, I'm worried you're not taking
The
notes.
cardinal directions.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Everyone come with me. And he takes you over to one of the huts, and like it's a cute, like the door has been cut out, and then they put hinges on it, so it's like it's a curved door, but it swings and it's so cute.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go talk to the lumberers.
Oh my god. So he goes and you guys are welcome to come in. He has a big table with these maps drawn out of like the area that's been surveyed and the plans for everything that's going on. And he starts kind of talking to you about where the hills are, where the water is going. Anyway, you guys can pick out a plot, what you're looking for. Pantheo, you head over to the lumberers.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I'll just go over them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, what's the lumber sitch?
Oh, yeah, okay.
How you guys doing?
Ooh, nat 20.
Cool settlement.
You see a wide variety of people. There is a regular classic cheetah tabaxi. There seems to be someone from the Undersun tribe. They are a Goliath. Looks a lot like the ones you met with the same symbols tattooed on them. There's a gnome. They have a wide variety of people. But the one who's really in charge... Ooh, yeah! Classic Aarakocra. Looks kind of like a red-tailed hawk.
Cool.
And you know, he's just standing, he sees you and he goes, well, this has been real fascinating. We've gotten to use some tree wood we've never used before, make these nice little huts here. And, then we,
Oh, excuse you.
have to, I just was like, I'm gonna burp, I'm just gonna leave it in. He goes, so, every couple days we go and we go pick out one of the trees that the druid has said is safe to take, and then we have to haul back here, which is really difficult because we cut the tree there, we hollow it out there, and then we have to load the circles onto like 4 wagons that are all close to each other, and we have to lead them out. It's difficult. It would be nice if we had a wizard, which we heard actually we are looking for a wizard. We're looking for one that can do that teleport plate thing. They put heavy things on. I don't remember what it's called. So we are looking for a wizard. If you got a wizard who wants to move in, we also want to build just in general a teleportation warp so we can come and go with some resources that we need. And we need stonemasons. So the lumber's great. We need everything else. But we're getting started. This will at least get people out of the rain. So all these houses here, they're supposed to be temporary. They're supposed to be in the outskirts by the road. As people enter the village, we'll build the nicer stone homes. more inside of town.
Well, if you don't need help with lumber, I can't really help you. I pat him on the shoulder, good luck, and I walk away.
Wait, what do you mean? What are you offering? Because
Oh,
we have to go really far to get. There's this big field. We gotta have to go really far.
I mean, I could, you got some seeds. I could set up about a half-mile range.
Well,
and
we
spend
always
a day
like to
and-
plant. Yeah, we like to plant trees in between the houses so that as people live here, the trees get bigger, provide shade. So I actually do. If you come with me, he goes over to a wagon. He pulls out a drawer. He's like, I got some oak that are known to be rot resistant here. We've got some ash that are known to be beetle resistant here. He's pointing out some trees. So he goes, actually, yeah, and I've got plots already mapped out where we want them to go.
Just say you got a good plan. Now I can take about 8 hours and make these fields pretty damn verdant to grow these.
That would be. I can tell you right what we can walk to. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you need the help, I can.
Yeah,
I can be
sounds great.
assistance.
Yep.
Cool.
Even if you just sprouted them, we just want to make sure they get planted in a way that they don't die.
Mhm.
I don't totally trust my men with that. Sometimes they're good at planting dead things, but live things are another thing.
Yeah.
So if
Probably. I mean, like if you want, I can take probably 10 hours. I can turn the field verdant and sprout all of the seeds
that
and
sounds
plant
cool.
them.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna have the other druid do it, but he's been off. He's been off helping with the spider.
You know what? He's probably a good druid, but
With
it's not me.
this candle.
He's talking about Candle.
Oh.
True.
Yeah, they're off fighting because every time we go out to get the wood, we gotta deal with those damn fucking spiders in the fucking tree. So every time we need a tree, they have to get all the spiders out of the tree. So that's what they're doing right now. They're clearing spiders out of a tree, and then we'll go grab that tree.
Nice.
So yeah, if you want to do that, would be fantastic. I got a spot right over. You come with me and you
Yeah,
show
cool.
me.
Sweet. I think, if we go past like their area, I'm gonna let the rest of the team know that I'm doing
They
druid
basically
shit.
at some point like come out and wave at you and go see that you're sitting in the
Yeah.
middle.
I'm literally just meditating in a meadow.
Yeah, this is where they've decided they wanted a park anyway, and if they cut down the trees and regrow them with the druid later, it's fine. So,
Yeah, cool.
so yeah, you're basically
Yeah, so I
doing plant growth.
I do plant growth over 8 hours to make the field verdant for a year.
Oh, the grass is, and it's so nice because the grass that's already there is growing super thick and healthy. They can turn it into a cover crop.
Yep.
And then plant. Yeah, fantastic.
Sweet. So I spend the rest of my day doing that.
So you guys, Pantheo's been tied up for the day, but you guys don't really have anything else to do. You've already picked out where you want your place to be. You've explained kind of, and we can always talk about this later too, what you want to bring from Candlekeep to build here and what you want to do for the town. Do you want to go off to where the trees are to talk to your friends, or do you just want to wait out until you go to Candlekeep? There's really nothing to talk to them about. We could just say that, we'll fast forward it. Basically, you guys go, you talk, you say hi to Belial, she runs into your arms and kisses you. Candle says hi. Wendy is this cute, sweet little girl who wears windy dresses. Timber is excited to hear news about what you've been up to, Doric. Thalia, I don't know.
Oh.
You do some divination for them if you want to, or whatever.
Did we find the fire elemental by the Grippies? I don't think we did.
Fire elemental.
From the fiery.
Oh, so, like Lefarius said, it's a very good question. He said that Genasi are born when there's an explosive climax of a specific concentrated element.
Mhm.
Because that fire came and went so quickly, the way of a Genasi being born from that was really slim. If the fire had taken hold of something and created like a forest fire, or just had kept burning for a long time,
Got it.
then the chances of a Genasi being born, super high. The reason Windy was able to be born is because you basically put a lot of wind into air, and wind plus air equals more air equals choose.
So
That
what you're
makes sense.
saying is
Spawn.
that we need to go to the dirt pile and the water when the watery and the earthy were made.
Right, so the thing about the watery is the watery wasn't made around water but joined water, so then was a Genasi born when the watery and the ocean touched each other? We don't know. And then the earthy, was there a fire Genasi born from an explosion of earth coming out of the elemental plane of earth? Like, we don't know. You have a compass! Okay, sorry. You also have divination, so that might help too. Anyway, sorry. Music. Anyway, so yes, you guys touch in with your NPCs. You've picked out a place for your house to be built, and right as you're about to get up and try to walk the rest of the way to Candlekeep, it will actually be like the middle of the night when you get there, so the gates will be closed. It's up to you if you want to leave in the morning or not. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to camp outside of Candlekeep, or do you want to camp here and then walk to Candlekeep?
I say we camp here and hang out with our NPCs.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, you guys all end up camping in the forest where they're camping. They've been slaughtering spiders. The thing is, they're not slaughtering enough of them to be like a problem. Like the actual population of spiders will be fine. They're just culling it back a little bit. They're also taking care of other random things. There was one displacer beast that they ran into one time, like you guys did. They've been thinking about going and killing whatever it is in that haunted bridge that you guys were afraid to go through. But they haven't done it yet. Oh, and so they're basically, I want to say they've leveled up to level 4.
Okay.
But, sorry, what else were we doing? I totally just got lost.
At some point, Doric is going to sneak away from everyone
Okay,
to go use the bathroom,
okay,
and he's going to cast Sending.
okay. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. You first.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you, though.
Okay. Who has Gumbo's Sending Stone?
Clay does, I think. Wait, is it Clay or is it Doric?
I
Pretty
think
sure
it's
Clay is the keeper of the Sending Stones.
Yeah, I think it would be Clay, yeah.
Keeper of the Sending Stones. I have the one... Well, because somebody was getting armor made.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Doric has it.
Yes, actually. So Doric, right as you're about to go do this, you hear a in a woman's raspy voice.
Oh wait, the Sending Stone. The Sending Stone's right here, so.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. She goes. Oh my god, my brain. You hear? That's the first noise you hear. Roger, are you in a good place for a 10-4 touch base? Over?
Yes. I think.
I have a bogey inbound for you. Are you in the Castle of Towers and Candles and Keeps? Over?
No.
What is your exact location? Over?
Trees. Forest outside Candlekeep.
There's a pause for a little bit. I have been told to ask you if there are blue and white spiders in this forest. Over?
Yes.
Bogey inbound, over and out. You're just like, what the fuck? So you go about doing your sending spell. And you go back to camp.
Yeah.
Do you tell anyone about this? No? Yeah, you just keep an eye out all night. Nothing fucking happens.
At this point, Panthea's finally finished. Oh my god. I'm drained. What a Doric.
You have to walk a bit to get to the trees, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get back. How's it going, everyone?
I'm tired.
I danced for 8 hours.
You danced.
Yeah.
Why?
I was making the ground fertile.
What are you?
Fertile.
Oh.
No, not fertile. Oh god. Wait, no, yes.
Do you mean verdant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
that's
you
a little
spill your
better.
blood?
After 8 hours of dancing.
Did you spill your blood on the
little
ground for
bit.
the crops?
It was my feet that just started to bleed.
That would make sense. You should take breaks when you're doing these sorts of things.
You just look down at Pantheo's feet. There's red paw prints
Oh my
leading him
God.
up to here.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I just don't do that.
I know. I should probably have kept my shoes on.
You should take it easy.
Carry me. Just
I'm
falls
not
on Thalia.
Big black cat.
You carry me, Thalia.
Strength 13. I can maybe carry you.
It's not bad. Strong buff wizard.
Farm.
A wizard.
I'm sorry, I'm checking the map because someone sent me a sending and now I have to figure out what I'm gonna say back. I'll figure it out later.
Was it to Paxley? Was it to the wolf? It was probably the wolf.
Okay, so you guys doing the same order of watches?
Yeah.
Can you all roll perception for me, please?
$23.
Is it vision?
It's everything.
Okay. It's vision, I'd have advantage.
Okay.
Just-
Go ahead. 23 and
14, 15.
For perception, 14.
okay.
25.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lie. I'm sorry. That's like a. Hold on.
It's like a 28.
You literally can't get lower than a 29, Josh.
It's a 22.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
You all have a really normal night. You always have a partner watching because of all the people you're out with. So Thalia, during your watch, Iphenia is up, the Amazoness, and she just is really quiet. But if you feel like talking, she'll swap stories with you about places she's been.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ask her about where she's been.
It would have been really funny if you're like, shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to tell you everything right now, but later you can roll history checks, and we can have it that you got knowledge from her.
That's
because
fine.
she's from Cholt.
Okay.
So there are some things that are just not native to this region that she could tell you about. Magics,
Right.
religions, things like that.
That's cool.
Animals. So we're just going to put that in your pocket.
Yeah, sounds good.
And she talks about just in general, you know, she's a different type of humanoid altogether, so she kind of approaches the world a little differently, which is fascinating because it's not that you're not like a druid, you don't do divine nature magic, but you do arcane, and you still understand that there are certain elements about the world and living and life, and so you guys still are able to connect kind of in an indirect way.
That's nice.
So it works great. Perfect. So then Clay, during your watch, Belialed, obviously. And then during Doric's watch, I was gonna say Candle? No, Timber. Timber during your watch.
Clay and Boyle didn't do much watch.
That's good though. I'm glad that your relationship is still going strong. And then Pantheo Candle, the other druid. So you guys can
Hey, what up? How you doing?
I don't remember his voice. I always say that every time.
It was like something kind of pompous.
Yeah, so it's been really good. Getting my family back on their old nomadic roads, it's really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm a full body again.
Look at
out
you,
here.
man. You're not. I mean, how's your vacation time doing?
Aha! Vacation. I'm raising a daughter. It's a lot more work.
So, like, how long can you be away from Candle?
Oh gosh.
from
Well, I
Candle?
mean, I technically left.
But
But I
you
can
quit?
go back whenever I want. I mean, I wasn't avowed, but only because it was my only choice. I couldn't be there as a guest.
And now raising a daughter takes precedence over reading books.
Yeah, and I mean, she'll grow up, but she'll not see it'll be fast. She grows up pretty fast. And I might even have her join the caravan once they're settled, but we're just making the road safe
Oh,
first.
not even join the keep.
Oh, I don't... Wait, keep.
Candlekeep.
Oh, well, well, you know, it might be up to her what she does, but I kind of think travel's a good idea for a kid, especially Genasi, because they take the form of the beings that are around, so it'd be good for her to see a lot of beings and see what kind of person she wants to be. I mean, not that I should control her life, but maybe I'm biased because it's how I grew up, but I think it's a good route for her.
I'm sorry, I got it. Your bags have bags under your eyes.
Oh my god.
Have you been sleeping?
No.
It is currently 4 a.m. Why are you up?
Gotta keep the fire lit and watch all the children. Oh
You're-
my god.
It's like literally watching his like head flames like flicker.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh my god, man. I'm actually so glad that you grew those plants for him because I could not. He was like, he wants me to start planting trees now, and it's a lot easier for me to burn them down than grow them, and he wanted me to do something twice as hard. And you did fantastic.
What
Thank
spell
you
did
so
you
much.
cast?
What? Plant growth?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you spend 8 hours casting it, it will make a verdant field of half a mile wide or of a half a mile radius for a year.
That's fun.
What are you guys doing here anyway?
Keep stuff. I was doing, like...
The crabs were gay. We had to save crabs.
Wait, you mean the crab farmers?
We had to save gay crabs.
You had to go...
Yeah,
So
the
but at this
Gripply.
point, you're all waking up and you're all talking.
Yeah, we saved the Gripply from some
Well,
UNT.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was sick. The sickest part was
He was
when
making sure she was still asleep because he was
Oh.
swearing.
The sickest part was that we almost kind of turned their entire village into a kiln.
I mean, I've accidentally done a lot.
So it was a little embarrassing. Thankfully, the Gripply are good at hiding in the mud. So they were not too many casualties.
I mean, good on you. I could always enjoy a big fireball.
Yeah, so it was something else, but no, it's been a trip,
Clay was in a coffin.
Clay was in a coffin for a while.
What
We got
the
him out.
fuck?
Here's the deal, man.
I thought Thalia would keep you out of trouble. Thalia.
I'm basic. Look, here's the thing about this group.
It's because we drew a card.
They do whatever they please.
Fucking cards, man.
They do whatever they please, and no matter how much sage advice I can give them,
Thalia also drew a card.
Oh! Sage advice, my burning ass.
listen. This was under closed conditions, under careful watch.
It created acid rain that almost killed us.
It didn't almost kill me.
I literally
I
take turn around and take my tunic off to show bare back, missing fur.
I wouldn't say us. It did not nearly kill us. It might have nearly killed some people who didn't take steps to protect themselves, but it didn't nearly kill us.
Yeah, the other things of all the creatures that were in that forest during the acid rain. Sorry.
No, you're good. Now that you guys are all talking, it's going great. You're all having breakfast, you're all laughing. Someone with an incredibly high stealth is getting sick of not being noticed. And at some point...
I got a 25.
Well, I know.
That's crazy.
And eventually you have your robe of eyes on. I think at some point maybe you noticed him in the bushes. And I don't know if you would have called him out on it or if you would have just let him enjoy spying, because it was always his favorite thing to do. To you specifically.
Oh,
So there is someone waiting in the bushes for anyone to notice him or mention him. He's wondering, are these people going to talk about me? Do they miss me? Do they love me? And still, conversation continues and continues and continues, and all night, no one wants to
At one
mention
point,
him.
a plume of smoke just comes out of a shrub.
I cast Banishment.
Roll,
I think it's Christmas save?
yes, Christmas save, please.
Nat 20.
Nothing happens.
Sorry, what did you do? What did you just cast?
Nothing.
You cast nothing?
At a bush.
You cast nothing at a bush, is that right?
Mr. Million Eyes?
It didn't look like nothing.
I'm really tempted.
Samantha, I was here
What
thinking
level?
to myself,
Did you put Barry Burgess in?
No!
I'm really tempted to cast Flame Strike.
I'm going to cast...
I think he has Uncanny Dodge at this point at level 8.
Gumbo, why are you here?
Oh, it's Gumbo. Why did you not say that? I was about to cast Fireball on him.
A little face, a green face in a lion onesie,
No.
peeks out of the bushes.
Why are you still wearing that? It looks like shit now.
Okay, hey, first of all, this is pristine. I wash it at least once a month.
Oh, I see.
It's not even been a month since you've left.
Getting close. And I will wash it soon, I
Sounds
promise.
like body odor.
Thalia,
Like at a convention.
do you have personalization?
Oh, hey, this is my natural musk. I've worked hard. Come on.
I feel like he would be sad if I cast it upon him.
He deserves it.
No, does
I
he?
don't.
He
No,
doesn't.
it's great.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
no, exactly. I don't deserve
You
it.
can put up with his
Gumbo.
stench.
You are handing over the armor then after.
from a. Is it in? How does he have it? Because that's a
She
lot
has
of
bag of
armor.
holding. So, I mean,
Just from a bag of holding.
or a box, like you have a briefcase.
Give me a second because I don't remember this bitch's
It's a briefcase with a
name.
point.
Nocturne?
Nocturne, thank you.
Yeah, so I knocked her.
So, I'm just here, because the old lady gave me a quest. Hell ball and chain. And he just piece by piece starts pulling out this plate mail.
Sorry, you're in prison?
Me? No, I'm not in prison. I mean, unless you call, a loving relationship prison. He laughs too hard at it. For too long.
Are you okay?
I miss adventure.
I miss
I
adventure.
miss adventure.
Do you want to come with us?
No, I do love Nocturne.
You've been going on spy missions.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're going on spy missions.
Yeah, for Ed and my? No,
For Fistania's daughter.
Yeah, for Sonia's daughter.
You work with Nocturne. She's your gadget person. You're
Yeah, no,
007.
honestly, it's been good. I've kind of been doing this whole secret agent thing. Look at this. He pulls out a fucking grappling gun.
Oh my goodness.
But it doesn't work. It just, like, loots out. We're still working on
Oh my god.
it. It just sails. I'll have to get that later.
But the stink bombs work really good.
Yeah, they do. But no, it's been good. This secret missions have been good. It's
Okay.
yeah. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is this?
Oh, that's
Panthea.
our friend, Pantheo.
No, I switched to Panthea's voice.
Oh!
Sorry, that was my bad.
No.
That's our friend
Oh.
Gumbo. You remember Gumbo.
Um,
You don't remember Gumbo.
I remember you.
Oh, 'cause he was.
Yes, he watches
Yeah.
everyone. You
He
know,
was-
as
he's
an
the,
expression of friendship.
He is the shit collector's cousin.
Yes,
brother.
yes.
Oh.
He was spying on us the entire time we were in Candlekeep.
Yes, that's true.
I feel like Gumbo's just sitting there with his hands behind his back going, yeah.
Yeah, literally, that is absolutely what he'd do. Yeah, I did.
He's fluttering his eyelashes. And
I mean, I still stalk people.
It's really nice to see you.
It's good to see you guys.
Okay, I do have a thing. I'm going to take over Gumbo
Cool.
a little bit. I can't do him as well. So Nocturne actually has a second job for me.
Okay.
He pulls a book out and hands it to you, and he goes, Clay, I think you'll recognize this.
Do I notice that there's... Give me a real quick second here. Is it leather bound?
Yep. It has a tree on it. In the tree are 3 golden stones. And there's a ribbon pattern. And in the ribbon pattern it's Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor.
We were looking for this book.
Yeah, I recognize the name.
Does that
And
mean
I was
like-
given this job, but I know that it's in your destiny that you need to do it, so I thought I'd go and give it to my best friend. So, you know, you can thank me. You can thank me for it if you'd like. I got it for you.
Well, thank you, Gumbo. So...
You can feel your judging eyes.
I'm honestly, I'm really just kind of abashed. How long did you watch us?
From the moment you walked in, I couldn't take my eyes off you.
In a platonic way, don't worry.
Don't you see? I wish I was covered in fur too. I think it's beautiful.
He at some point became obsessed with my fur and mane, and then got the lion.
You got it. Yes, he's emulating our friend Doris. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that okay?
Yeah, goodbye, Clay.
Sorry.
Yep, goodbye.
Clay's like, Gumbo, I've been trying to sit here and talk to you, but I gotta go.
He just takes the book and
Goodbye, Clay. Goodbye, Clay.
See you,
Takes-
Gumbo. Sorry. I'll be back. Julio called for me.
Did you do something to offend him?
Well, I remember him always having the shits when I was around. I don't know.
That's because you always gave him bad meat. Actually, it's because you always snuck bad meat into our food.
I don't know. What do you
And
know?
garlic. Lots of garlic and onion.
I don't know.
But yeah, okay. So why does the music keep doing that? It's
Well, I can see
creepily
there'd be
quiet.
some friction if the two of you were to come along together, so perhaps it's best that that's not happening.
He goes, I can't stay for long. But yeah, I feel bad saying this so Clay. He's like, so I'm gonna get out of your hair because I gotta get back to my lady. And she's gonna give me a whole new quest because I'm too good for this. I don't know, however he would handle this. He basically gives you this book, and
How Gumbo would handle it, he would give you the book, and then he would abash Pantheo for having a boring start to his story.
oh my god, because he read the book.
He read the book. He would literally abash him for his book being boring
Can
at
you
first.
just go ahead and do that, please?
Okay, you know what, Pantheo? I watched you for a while. I read your book. I won't lie. You know, I want to get over. And Pantheo's just like getting bigger and standing over. Come on, honey, I'm just saying. Honestly, come on, nothing. It's fine. It's it started off a little boring. I won't lie. It started off a little boring. Foraging mushrooms and oh my god, it was like fucking 20 pages of foraging mushrooms. They got sister. And you just see Gumbo's mouth just seemingly move faster and faster and faster. Pantheo's just got claws in his head.
Okay, let's all try to be nice. Let's all try to be nice and get along. They can't hear me. Oh god.
Cast silence.
Oh god, he's gonna die.
Pantheo removes his hands, picks Gumbo's up by both shoulders, and just mouths. Dork, I think, is the only one that can understand it. That was not your story, Harry.
I cancel out silence.
When he says that, or after?
After.
Cool. All right. I freaked out a little bit. Puts Gumbo down. Never talk to me about my own story again. I do not know you. It seems that you are friends with my friends, which is awesome. But you're gone.
I feel like he would be like, well, I thought we were just friends through, but
It's gotta be kind of.
No, Gumbo would be really sad. I thought
Yeah.
you were friends too, honestly. I didn't mean to offend you or anything.
Well, I brought you this book so that you could continue on your quest and do what the card said you needed to do. And I know Thalia really likes Fate, and this was fated to be yours. So.
I do like.
And you know, and before I left, I made sure to read the last few pages of your book, and I saw that you were doing an Oath of Vengeance thing, and since this was about unsolved murders, I thought maybe you'd be interested, and I'll get going.
Gumbo, I understand. I've been doing Gumbo's voice now.
Yeah.
I understand that you came from a good place.
I feel like, okay, I don't know if he'd interrupt Pantheo, but I feel like he'd maybe like turn to Dork and be like, Dork, I know you're not really touchy-feely with me, but I feel like in this case, you know, your friend hurt my feelings. Maybe this would be for you to give me a big hug, just your whole body.
100% he would do that. Absolutely.
Your whole body just wrapped
We're
around
trying to
mine.
just get a pity hug from Doric. Just enwrap me.
Doric just slow blinks.
Even just wrap your cloak around me. I want to smell it in all 360 directions.
Hey, Thalia, cast prestidigitation on him.
I'm gonna cast it to make him clean.
Oh, come on!
It's worth it.
It's worth it, literally.
It'll count as my one bath a month.
Okay.
I will give him a hug.
Oh, he like grips onto your back with his little handsies, and his
Aw.
big ears like flutter in. And then you feel him like he's just like feeling all over, and it's just too much. And he feels into your mane and like digs his fingers into your mane, and you're like, okay.
I think you start to feel little sobs on your knee.
Oh my god.
Before that, Gumbo would feel something.
Oh,
Oh.
stop that! Stop.
What is
No.
it?
Oh.
What is it?
Oh.
What does he feel?
Oh.
A physical reaction.
A
It's normal.
physical reaction.
I see.
Hey, I hate me any of you. I didn't know you like me like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Nocturne wouldn't mind.
Doric, you're hugging.
Yep.
You look over top of Gumbo, and you see Clay returning from the forest, returning from the bushes, and he's holding the book. You know, he was kind of glancing inside of it. He walks over, just seeing what's happening, and you see following behind him is a woman in a dress and an apron, her hair disheveled, and she's covered in blood. Only you see it, Doric. No one else does.
Clay doesn't even notice it? Oh,
You're
gosh.
just acting normal.
I'm just gonna watch her.
She's just following maybe 2 or 3 feet behind Clay,
Mm-hmm.
wherever he goes.
Hate that. What does she look like? Such a woman.
Young human woman. Someone's drinking water. Disheveled, shoulder-length hair. Looks like to be the apron she's in is some kind of like, she's the help of some kind. The dress looks to be patched, but not totally like she was treated horribly. It just looks like it was her work clothes. She was in her work clothes. Some kind of cleaning person had pockets for carrying things around.
Let him stand still for a minute.
What I'm... Oh, sorry. Howdy, guys. What did I miss?
Now,
almost
Clay,
died.
I would like you to roll wisdom.
Gumbo almost died.
Yeah.
Was it from one of his spy missions?
No, yes. Panty almost killed him.
What?
I would like to say during the hug, Gumbo gave the
Dirtiest
sickest,
look.
dirtiest side eye to Pantheo. Like,
So I'm rolling wisdom. Wisdom save.
Sure, wisdom save.
So that'd be 16.
As Dora tells you to like stand still and everything, you're like, what's wrong?
What-
And you look
what-
over and you
what?
can see her.
What?
She definitely looks kind of translucent, kind of bluish, like you can see through her a bit. And she's just standing, like calmly holding her hands together, like watching.
I just look at her. Can you hear me?
The others don't know what's going on.
Yeah. What's your name?
Sarah.
What's the name of that book?
Sarah, are you Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor?
Are you bound to this book? Interesting. There's a spirit bound to the book.
Oh.
She's in the ethereal plane.
Hostile one?
No.
Doesn't seem so.
Why are you bloody?
She points in the book.
I'll have to read it.
Will this say... Will this tell us what happened to you? Will you hurt us for going through this book?
Gumbo has not seen her, but he was told by Fistandi's daughter, who I never fucking remember the name of, and it's written down somewhere. You don't have to look it up, I'm so sorry. But, oh, it's like Tandiota. Oh, that's it! That's Tandiota! Or Tandosha, or yeah, okay, yep. So Tandosha told Gumbo that there is a ghost tied to this diary, and the ghost is actually who asked for help in investigating the murders. But Gumbo just never saw her while holding the book.
Investigating the murders of what?
in the book.
In the book? The book? Okay, alright.
It's a murder mystery book.
It's my diary.
Oh.
Interesting. Are you okay with us going through your diary? I just want to get consent.
Mm-hmm. I want help.
Well, if you want, there's a woods nearby that can take you in. You want us to find your murderer?
She can't leave the book, I assume.
Is your murderer a human? Or did you not know who they were?
I
Where are you
don't
talking
remember.
to? There's ghosts right here.
So,
I can
So
see.
Clay's the one holding the book. We could say Gumbo says like, Tandiota said she didn't see the ghost until she held the book. So yeah, so you guys can grab
Can I see the book?
wisdom save once you grab it.
Yeah, and I hand the book off.
That's pretty fucking good. I think that's like a 26.
Yeah, you're able to now see her.
Yeah, 20. Oh no, 21.
Do you want to as well, Thea? Yeah, just roll wisdom save after you touch the book.
I got a natural 20.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
you're all able to see her, and she's standing there.
Oh my
And
goodness.
as she realizes how many people can see her and talk to her, she's just tears.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, it is a 26. I was looking
Either
at
way.
Gumbo's character sheet, not mine.
Oh no, that's okay. You're good. A lot of this though, there's so much in here. I'm either gonna. How do you guys want me? When you guys do read this book, do you want me just to read to you everything you read in it, or do you want me to send you snippets and each one of you like takes turns reading chunks of it? What's the best way for me to give you this information?
You don't have to make extra work for yourself. Whatever
Well, I
it
would
is.
just copy and paste it and send it.
Interpretive
Okay.
dance.
I would kind of like interpret dance.
I do need puppetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need you to make puppets of all of them.
Yeah, if we
And
get
they
like
all-
Muppets or something.
Yeah.
Needs to be well endowed.
Yeah, they have to have
Are you
huge
familiar
naturals.
with like the process that Jim Henson creates his puppets? I need that specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Laura Croft Tomb Raider moves.
What the fuck? I love you.
Yeah. Can you actually dev a game for it?
Yeah. Can you make it in like Unity?
An
or something?
RPG.
In fact, can you actually just make the rest of this campaign a
Actually,
game that
you
we
know
can
what?
all play online together?
Yeah.
I really like that you
A
guys actually
tall
went into
tale.
skills I have, but the amount of time it would take would be insane.
I want a tall tale game.
Once upon a time, I did build a whole campaign in Minecraft, and I used little cloth blocks to like put where your character was on the map,
Cool.
and it was fucking awesome. But it took forever, and I had like 6 dungeons, and I had a maze dungeon, I had a Greek dungeon, I had a whole village dungeon that you were trapped in. It was a whole thing. Anyway,
That's fun.
sorry.
So, Sarah, will we get cursed reading this book?
There's no curse.
There's no curse or anything on it? Okay.
No, I just can't pass on until this is right.
Do you know who killed you?
She cannot remember.
It's all in the book, which is her diary, I assume.
Well,
Is
except
there
who killed her. She probably
Anything
wouldn't
you
know.
remember?
I only remember what I wrote down in that book.
Okay, we'll just wrote down the book. Did you have any? Well,
Show us
I
the
mean-
puppets.
Where
We-
he touched you.
we don't.
God!
We don't-
so bad.
We don't have to ask, or we don't need to get all the information from you right away, as I can see that it's
because
been
she
a while.
only remembers things that are written in the diary, I could have it be like a conversation you have with her.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Because I
where
would.
one of you's reading it and she's talking.
Where were you murdered?
I think we should give her a little bit of time, because, I mean, she's got tears going down her eyes. I don't think she's had this many people see her.
She was
In a
murdered in
while.
Waterdeep. I guess we're going to Waterdeep.
Am I the only
Hey,
one
Bethio.
trying to be nice to the ghost?
That'd be
Theo,
nice.
you should say, where is her murderer?
Oh, there you go.
Is he?
I don't think it can.
No,
I
that
think we
is-
like
yeah,
would
that is
need
a
to
bit
know
bad.
the name of the murderer.
Yeah. Well, once we find that out.
I think the reason it's too esoteric, because people could argue that, like, okay, yeah, there's the person who actually, I don't know how she died yet, I haven't read that far. Let's say her head was chopped off. There's the person who chopped off her head, but then there's the person who made the axe, and then there's the person who raised the murderer to be a psycho, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's too esoteric. Like, people could argue that there's multiple murderers, or, anyway.
Hey, Pantheo, you should say, where is the Eye of Vecna?
You know, you can tell me to say all these things, but I'm not. I'm not gonna,
Why?
because I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. I just heard some monks talking about it inside Candlekeep.
I don't even know who Vecna is.
Neither
You
do
don't
I.
know who Vecna is?
No, I live in a forest.
Well, perhaps it's for the best.
You should say, where's Zaz-Tam?
Don't say that.
Who
Don't
is
say
that?
Don't say such things.
Dork knows none of these people. He has just overheard the people in Candlekeep say their names.
Where do you
As
go?
you're talking to her,
Everywhere.
she leans into
Okay.
who's holding the book right now.
Play, right?
I think
Clay could've
technically
taken back.
me. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
could have given it back.
Oh.
So she starts pointing at the book and asking you to turn the pages, Clay.
Okay.
So as you're turning the pages and she's looking at the writing, she's kind of saying this stuff out loud.
Okay.
The first few pages are really, I'm just going to get into it really quick. We have 10 minutes. I'll actually read these to you guys later. Like, let's say you guys decide to go and actually read what it says. But right now she's pointing, and as you're paging, she's going, I worked for the Yellow Crest family. Lady Maria taught me to read. And,
Nice lady.
Lord Vialis started acting really strange.
That's our guy.
He
Yes,
kept
for sure.
leaving Waterdeep on business, and you're turning the page, and as you're turning the pages, more and more memories are coming back to her. It's almost like she's reliving what happened in fast mode.
Mm-hmm.
The city guard have been investigating the murders one at a time, and with him disappearing, the good reputation is dwindling, and none of us can move on. Lady Maria, or Malik, or Janice, or Tiana, we're all stuck here. I think they're back at the manor, and I don't know why, but I'm stuck to the book, and I think Lord Vialis murdered his wife and children, and me and the other servants. I think
Obvious now.
he was acting so strange. I think it was a ritual. I don't know, but I can't find my body.
The Black Sacrament.
I don't know where my body went.
Leans over to Thalia. It was her. I didn't say her did it.
I mean, I could attempt to put you to rest.
Maybe Maria.
But what about the others?
I could put them to rest as well.
Or
I don't
James,
want to
or
rest
Justin.
until I know everyone else is okay.
You see, he slowly lets the divine energy as he was going to use the divine.
I would like that, but I don't want to leave them behind. Please, please, go find them and help them.
For what?
For
Or is this altruistically?
I,
Guys, I
I
hate.
love them.
I hate
They're
that I'm the
my
one that has to say
family.
this. We have a lot going on right
Well,
now.
hold on. This is Clay's special book or something, is it not? I mean, I probably were searching for it, right?
I guess for what though?
I mean, he did pull that one card, and then it gave him a list of books that we would need.
Throughout all of our journeys.
So, for some reason, we need this book.
Well, it seems quite clear.
I
So,
mean,
this
Waterdeep is so far away.
It seems clear that the ghost is plainly not going to be able to offer us anything material,
I mean,
but
she left a manor that is potentially desecrated.
yes.
I honestly,
Yes.
if we do this, we need to stop by Candlekeep first.
Yeah.
And at least register this as a quest.
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I just
true.
want
I was thinking that
to
as well.
say, I enjoy a good murder mystery. That's all.
Yes,
You know what, Thalia?
Candlekeep is like
I respect it.
3
I
weeks
respect
journey
it.
from here or something like that.
Yes. All right. Let's go to Candlekeep and then make our way to Waterdeep. I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Also,
There's no teleportation
Yeah, but yes.
circles nearby.
we
No,
will get to
sadly,
Candlekeep
no.
in the morning.
However,
We'll leave there in the morning.
we could
Leave
travel
there.
to Baldur's Gate
And then
and Edmire
Could teleport us.
to Waterdeep.
Yes.
Or at least remember he doesn't know teleport, but he could put you in touch with the wizards at the
Mhm.
teleportation.
well, we also came out of the teleportation circles too. From
Yep.
That's true.
You know right where to go.
That would require him knowing the runes for a teleportation circle in Waterdeep, though.
yeah, that's true.
If he would know that.
It's like a building, and it has a different teleportation circle in every room, and it's like a service. Like the wizards keep it going, and so like all you have to do is pay. You guys are good. You just have to pay for the travel. That being said, the sending you did last night, I gave you a response that you received last night. So you might have to.
I think that was still this night.
No, it's morning now. You guys,
You did that on your
Yeah,
watch, didn't
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
you did it right before everybody's watch.
Oh yeah.
But yes, you could teleport to Waterdeep, or you could take a boat,
Ooh.
or travel, or use
Last
other.
time we were on the boat, it ended very badly.
Well,
We had fun with crabs.
we do want to get to Candlekeep, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that sounds like a plan. You guys want to go to Candlekeep, register this as a quest?
Super quick thing.
That makes sense.
Gumbo pickpockets all of Panthea's mushrooms.
Oh my god, I
Ah,
love
Like
it.
his drugs. Yeah, he just takes all of the magic
Well, yeah,
mushrooms.
fuck that guy.
That's really good.
So you
What'd you roll for stealth?
also do you?
Like a 23. So you
Yeah.
see it.
This sounds so silly, but you guys have gone to Candlekeep. You've talked to all the NPCs. You've done this like 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
Next episode, do we just want to jump right to you working on getting to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that if you are.
Sick.
My next question though is, do you want Admiral and all your horses to be moved to Verdelight to live there?
I think that would make sense.
I like that.
Yeah, because I think I have a draft horse now, don't I?
Yes, you do.
So that could help with
Name
like
something.
plowing the fields.
Well, and, like it's a mixture of like the other party could be responsible for them, but as long as they're taken care of, an admiral would do great out there. And
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, because like if we went to Candlekeep too, like stocking up and stuff.
Oh, so you have your armor now. I do remember that you wanted that instant tower spell. You told me this months ago before the car accident, and I remember it very clearly. You wanted the tower spell. You were trying to buy it as a scroll, and I said it's rare amongst normal wizards, but you might be able to find it at a builder's guild down in Nashkel. You haven't gone that way yet, but those builders that you met at Verdelight, you could have brought that up to them.
Okay.
And they say that's more common with the stonemasons, so they will keep an eye out for you. I'm sorry, you don't remember that, but I remember that very clearly because I thought it was a fucking cool spell and I wanted to get it for you.
Yeah, that's when Panthea was looking for the Sword of Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of which, identifying the whetstones. I have 3 minutes to tell you what they do. I'm gonna write you down cards, Dork.
Okay.
The 5 whetstones. What they do is if you sharpen a weapon, a blade, a hammer, axe, doesn't matter. You sharpen a weapon with it, you will, 1, keep its durability up, not that we're counting durability, but 2, it will add a temporary effect that will go away the next time the weapon hits something.
Oh.
Okay.
So like a one-shot effect.
Yeah, so the first one is 1 point of luck.
Okay. So like a reroll.
Yeah, 1 point of luck is, you can do it to 1 weapon a day.
That's useful.
So you could one of your compatriots sharpen their weapon. Their weapon now has 1 luck point until they use that luck point.
Yep.
And then you could sharpen it the next day and the next day and the next day. You could basically, I'm making your long rest go from 8 hours to 10 hours because it takes time to do all these.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was, it was just a +1. It would stack onto whatever. If you're already having a +2 or +3 weapon, doesn't matter. You're adding a +1, but only until the next time it hits, and then it goes away.
Okay.
There's another one. So there's the +1. There's the luck. Then there's one that adds an equal amount of fire damage, but only once. It's the explosion whetstone. There's another one that adds an equal amount of frost damage. So if it's like if your weaponry does a die 8, it adds a D8 frost, but only once.
Interesting.
And the third one was radiant.
Okay.
And it has a symbol of the smith god on it. They each kind of have their own symbol on them. They're holy whetstones, probably made by a cleric of the god of smithing. Your god is a god of creation, so it all overlaps. It's fine. Anyway, that's our hard stop for the night. Thank you all for playing Dungeons and Dragons. We are gonna say off camera, we're gonna speed run, checking in with Candlekeep, registering. We're gonna figure out how you get to Waterdeep, and we're just, unless you guys make any important stops on the way, we're just gonna speed run right to Waterdeep.
I think I know.
Oh, but you guys want to stop in Baldur's Gate, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if we go over the coast or the land, we have to go through Baldur's Gate.
You have to go through it anyway.
And then we have to go to Dragonspear Castle, and then Daggerford, and then Waterdeep. But there is no road, like a paved road, indicated on this map.
You have the Elven Forest Walker.
Yeah. Between Baldur's Gate and Dragonspear Castle.
Okay. Thank you all for joining us in Downstairs and Dragons. It's fantastic to be back after 5.5 months. We will see you next time in our basement, as per our tradition, on Downstairs and Dragons.